Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Donut Like, Donut Read. I am Adam at your service, and with me I have Joaquin.
What's up?
John.
Greetings, normies.
And Julius.
Hi.
And today we're reading another treasure gem from the Harry Potter fandom, because it's the gift that keeps on giving, really. This one is a little story from back in 2002 called Frightened by Hermione Granger. 101089.
I've already
I guess the...
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, I guess there's already... I think that's I'm gonna assume it's the person's birthday, but I'm assuming that there's probably lots and lots. I like to think that there's already 100,000 different Hermiones on this website.
I was about to say,
the real Hermione Granger wrote this.
I was about to
First
say,
we have Galaxina from Sonic X, and now Hermione.
She practiced her magical skills and also her writing skills on fanfiction.net.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. She's got to let all of the degeneracy out before writing in Hogwarts.
While you were out partying, I was practicing my literary skills.
While you were...
pen is mightier than the
While all
sword,
these soft city folks were going out drinking, I studied the pen.
Yeah.
So,
I studied the Word document.
A new girl comes to Hogwarts and is supposed to be Hermione's friend when she meets Hermione's boyfriend, Harry, and the new girl get jalouse and furious.
Furious.
Or is it furious? Yeah.
I don't know, is it very ignorant if I say Herminos kind of sounds like a Mexican place?
I was going to say it kind of sounded Italian to me. We should probably stop there before we say something really stupid.
The socio-political climate is too intense for this kind of commentary.
Yeah, I should really stop myself before I say that pineapple really does belong on pizza. Oh, crap.
I just find it really sad, though, that Hermione Granger 101089 misspelled her name in two different sections in the opening description of her story.
I gotta say, I am immersed. I am frightened.
I mean,
she was on that good old that good old Hogwarts drugs.
Oh yes.
Yeah. To be fair, the second misspelling is basically the canon spelling in German, so it's technically not wrong, maybe.
Yeah, but she says her language is English. Yeah. So I think she just wrote this and didn't bother to check it or see the little squiggly lines underneath her spelling.
Or she wrote this in the editor.
Possibly. I think the editor still has spell check in it.
Maybe not in this era.
Maybe not in 2003, yeah. You're right.
Or 2002, you know.
Whatever she wrote, yeah. So, Chapter 1, Meeting Melanie. Hermione, Ron, and lowercase Harry were sitting at the Gryffindor table when Dumbledore came to the front of the Great Hall and said,
"Boys and girls, I have an announcement to make."
He paused.
"We have a new girl joining us today. Her name is Melanie Matthew."
Why do you have a first name as your last name?
Well, I mean, that's not... I mean, usually it would be Matthews, but... whatever.
Yeah.
That's not too egregious compared to everything else we've just read so far.
Oh, why is this in separate quotation marks if it's still him talking?
Good question.
Oh, it's not.
Maybe it's the other Dumbledore. There's both of the movie Dumbledores are here.
Oh, never mind.
Do the other one. Do the other one.
Oh, is it like that joke in Phineas and Ferb? Is it like his secret brother? And he comes out and is like, "I wanna sing!"
I wonder if you should do the voice you did for, who is that character that was getting bullied in Zane's Cooking for Everyone's Soul? And then you were like, "Why me?"
Oh yeah,
that's
one.
what second Dumbledore sounds like. I mean, Even though this is the middle of the year, she will have to use the sorting hat too.
No, not even though. Evan, though.
Evan, though.
Evan, though. I'm talking to you, Mr. Evan, though.
Melanie walked over to the stool, sat down, and waited while McGonagall put the sorting hat on her.
Put the sorting hat on her.
Lots of wisdom, I see.
Perfect.
Said the sorting hat.
It was a mistake.
And lots of power. Harry turned his attention away from Melanie for a second to take a glance at Dumbledore. Dumbledore looked worried as if he knew something was not telling.
It's funny how so far Hermione the author has spelled or every time she typed out Harry, it's just always lowercase.
Yeah,
so far.
Maybe Harry's not that important to her after all.
Yeah. He's the side bitch.
He is listed as one of the main characters in the story, but I suppose
no. That's uppercase Harry.
This is the bad Harry, the lowercase Harry.
He actually likes.
Guys, it's me, Harry.
He likes living under the staircase.
When Harry looked back at the sorting hat, he saw it had made its decision. The sorting hat shouted, "Gryffindor!" Lots of people cheered as Melanie walked over and took an empty seat next to Hermione. She got it right that time, you know.
Trial and error.
Everyone, separate words, went back to doing what they were doing, including Ron and Harry. But Hermione had said something else in mind. She was going to try to meet Melanie.
What? She's gonna try to meet her.
Everyone's gonna
doesn't know if she'll make it.
Hello,
said Hermione.
Oh, hello,
said Melanie.
Who are you?
She said.
Oh, Hermione Granger. So how do you like Hogwarts so far?
It's missing the comma, so now it sounds like she's talking to Hermione Granger.
Oh. It's pretty cool. So what do you guys do around here for fun?
Said Melanie.
Well,
said Hermione.
Some people play Quidditch, but I am more one to watch.
Quidditch.
She said with a questioned look on her face.
Well, that was the question.
Ask.
She just repeated it to her.
Yeah, that was very much not a question. Like, she could have it could have been like Quidditch, one word question, but didn't do that, so.
Quidditch.
Oh yes, Quidditch, that game you play on brooms, right?
You have never heard of Quidditch before?
Come on, Hermione. Like, Quidditch is a wizard-only sport. Come on, you gotta expect people new to this whole thing to not know that, right?
Yeah,
it's an international sport, man.
Is that ableist of me to assume that? Or
yeah, actually,
that's more.
Even the town where my university is has its own Quidditch team, I think.
Yeah, the Quidditch has its own form of a World Cup.
But that's only because it became popular. But that's only because I think it became popular after Harry Potter, I think. Didn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it is very much more of a Ron thing to ask, to say, "How do you not know what Quidditch is, you Muggle?"
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hermione is not really known for being that interested in Quidditch. Yeah. But maybe this is the same universe as flying lessons.
Oh.
She's trying to hang with the boys.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I think this next line is also Hermione's.
Well, you see, I used to go. We usually stay inside. In the library and stuff. Ron and Harry looked up from their studies with a look on their face that Hermione could tell read, "Are you weird or what?"
Saying this all out loud.
Now, yep, that's how Hermione has said all that, and Melanie's just taking it in stride.
But Hermione did not care. She actually probably had the brightest smile she had ever had before.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
So who are you guys? Not a question.
So
Melanie said, looking at Ron and Harry.
Harry Potter, my boyfriend.
So what? She just answered for him.
Potter
she
up
really
my
does
boyfriend,
not give a
man.
shit.
She's like, don't speak unless you're spoken to. Got it. She's a dommy mommy in that relationship.
Said Hermione.
And you?
She said, looking at Ron.
Oh.
Hermione said.
That's Ron Weasley.
You start taking the agency away from everyone else.
They can speak for themselves.
The author did us a favor, because if those characters don't have lines, we don't have to pay extra voice actors.
It's genius.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, actually.
But anyway, about you. Do you like to read?
Said Hermione.
Like to.
Said Melanie.
I love to read. I am a robot. I don't emote.
I love to read.
I do not like,
my
so I do
favorite
not
activity.
read.
Melanie, I think this is going to be the beginning of a
this is
beautiful
the author
friendship.
speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But little did Hermione know, this is going to be the beginning of her worst nightmare.
She thought it was gonna be a sweet dream, but it was a beautiful nightmare in the end. I can't believe it.
So let's see. If you look at the Chapter 1 reviews, Gemini Girl 24 says, "This is a joke, right? ... Isn't it?" And Fluffy 89 says, "Cool. Continue."
Cool.
Cool.
She's very supportive, and I appreciate that, because we have more chapters.
Let's do
Chapter 2.
Can't wait.
A strange happening.
There's strange happenings afoot.
Let me tell you about a strange happening.
Strange things
week
are
later-
afoot at the Circle K.
A week later, everything was going well until one night when Hermione decided to stay in the library late. The study, she asked Melanie to come along, and Melanie accepted. About 10:30, Melanie said,
Oh my gosh, it's that late already. I have to go.
Why so early?
It's 10:30
Hermione
at night.
asked.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
pretty
late.
sure, I'm pretty sure, they have curfew by then at the school. I think that Filch is, out in the hallway prowling for students in a totally non-sexual way.
Yeah.
And if you're caught late in the library, Dumbledore is gonna find you, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?"
Yeah, that too.
That always get me more in my immortal. I appreciate it.
Stupid preps.
So yeah, Hermione asked.
Hang on. Well, you see, if I don't get a good sleep, I am such a crank in the morning.
I think the word is usually grump, right?
Or
something. I think crank is... I imagine he turns into a mechanical crank.
Does she say this line also?
Oh, shit.
I guess.
Oh, again with this?
Yes.
Well, okay, well, I figured out... the good news is I figured out Melanie's voice. Well, don't stay till Hermione. You know the library closes at 11.
Melanie...
Oh, this is in quotation, never mind.
Melanie, please. This is my 6th year. I think I know.
Okay.
Said Melanie. Then she left. You know, when they have they have all these like separate sentences back to back with quotations. You can totally do that in writing, but you have to actually put some sort of content between them, or at least break the paragraph up.
Yeah.
They just chose not to, for some reason.
Yeah.
Hermione studied for another half hour, then left. When she got upstairs, she could see her door about 7 feet down the hall, and someone in a black cloak was coming out of it.
It's Organization 13. They're gonna put an X in your name, and you're gonna talk about darkness and light and key swords.
Is this somehow gonna link back to Kyrie Beloved?
Oh god,
No, Organization
know it is.
13 was not in that one.
Yeah, I guess so.
But we wish it was.
Anything could happen in the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't know
For
about
those of you typing in the comments, like, rearrange Hermione's name and put an X in it and give us your Hermione's nobody name. Would appreciate it.
Herman X.
Hermione ran down the hall, but the person saw her and ran down the hall, down the next hall. Wait, why is she running? She doesn't know who this person is.
It's a person in a black cloak.
Yeah.
That could be anyone. That could be...
Yeah, why would you assume that someone bad just because they're wearing a black cloak? Could be anyone.
I guess she's conditioned, Death Eaters and shit.
She only feels safe around the white cloaks. She hates the black cloaks.
Oh, we're getting some implications
Hermione,
here today.
She spent too much time with the Sorting Hat, if you know what I mean.
Oh, jeez. That's another great fanfiction, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorting Hat's love.
Yeah.
When Hermione got to the door, she held her books as to use them as a weapon against anyone who jumped out at her in her room. I mean, she could just use her wand.
Yeah, she's magic.
But, it's like Sora not having his Keyblade for no reason.
It is like Kyrie Beloved universe.
When she got in her room and turned on the lights, she screamed. There on the mirror in blood, someone had written, "I will get you, Hermione Granger, I will get you."
I guess
I'm a bully and I'm gonna get you tomorrow.
Or the next day.
They couldn't give an exclamation mark. She screamed so loud she thought the whole Gryffindor group would hear her.
Would hear her. They would be here with her.
They would just teleport here to her, Then she heard someone come up behind her. She swung around and hit the person with a book until he/she was done on their back.
Their back. Their back.
Mm-hmm.
Not here back, their back. She turned the person over and it was Harry. Lowercase.
Wait, if the person is on their back, doesn't that mean face up?
Yeah.
Yep.
So why did she have to turn the person over then to see who it was? If the person was already on their back.
Harry's a natural leader, so she's gotten used to looking at him from behind because she only sees the back of his head.
Yeah.
So
now she has to be on top.
Yeah. I mean, if you
I wasn't aware it was
something, she can throw a rock at the back of his head, but not the front of his head. That is.
Oh my gosh, Hermione thought to herself, did Harry do this?
As opposed to, oh my gosh, I just hit my friend straight on the head.
I hit my boyfriend.
Yeah, her boyfriend too. That's even worse.
Just knocked him out. The next day, Harry woke up in the hospital wing with the nurse Hermione.
Hermione's our nurse.
She's the nurse?
Whoa. Maybe that's why she was in the library. She was studying to become a nurse.
Yeah.
She was reading that one article, How to Become a Nurse Overnight. 10 simple tricks you can do.
With the nurse Hermione, Ron, and Dumbledore at his side.
Oh, that's not Dumbledore, that's Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Yeah.
Ildor.
Yeah, Dumbledore, more like Dumbledore.
This does lend credence to the two Dumbledores theory we have going.
Oh yeah, it's Dumbledore and Dumbledore.
Man, does this usually happen to couples in relationships? One of them just follows one with a black cloak, and they knock him out, and they wake up in the morning, and then one of them's a nurse.
It's a weird role play thing that got going on here. What? The safe word is guava.
So fun.
Like Adam, you remember when that happened to you?
Yeah, my wife is actually a nurse in real life, so that definitely happened to us.
But this happened before you guys got married.
Yeah, she knocked me the fuck out. Next morning, I was in the hospital, and she was a nurse.
You were chasing her with a black cloak for some reason, and then you wrote on the walls, Adam's wife, I am coming to get you.
Adam's wife. No, Adam's girlfriend. Adam's girlfriend.
Prank.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, we're figuring it out.
Harry, can you hear us?
Said
Dumbledore.
Where am I here?
Said a little Daze.
That is a question.
Oh shit, it's our favorite character. Also known as Malice, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we love that you're here.
I guess he says another line.
Yeah, even though of what you did, you will still be missed.
My head hurts so much.
He said,
Harry, you in the hospital wing?
Said Dumbledore.
Back out of the gate in the hospital.
Oh, Ron's finally got a voice line.
You got beat up by your girlfriend. Ha.
Whoa! We don't approve of domestic abuse here, Ron.
You got knocked out cold, how funny.
Apparently Ron was just that salty towards Harry the whole time, like in movie 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was always like that.
Does Hermione say this whole thing? Because there's also an end quote at the end of the other sentence.
I mean, you can say it all if you want.
So, air quotes, Ron, said Hermione in a mad voice.
Hermione, can you please stop narrating out your life, please?
Why am I here?
Said Harry.
Well,
said Dumbledore.
This is why
I'm hot. I'm too sexy. Nope, I can't do it.
Oh, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Dumbledore explained to Harry why he was there and what happened, and he should not be mad at Hermione because she was scared.
Why were you at 11:10 p.m. last night?
Said Hermione.
Oh boy.
Well, said Harry. 10:30, 11. I decided to take a shower.
At 10:30 and at 10:30 and 11.
Another line. Then I slipped into bed and went to sleep for a while and woke up to an earth-shattering scream. When I got up, I realized it was Hermione. I rushed to her room and was about to say, all right, when I saw her hit me and black out.
You saw her black out? That's weird.
I won't black out.
Yeah, he saw her hit her. Yeah, they both blacked out at the same time. It was traumatic.
But you don't have any remembrance if you saw someone in a black cloak?
Said Dumbledore.
Nope.
Said Harry.
Nope.
Oh, Harry, I am sorry.
Said Hermione. As she bent down to give Harry a hug and kiss.
Oh. But if it wasn't you, who or what was it? Not a question.
Asked Ron.
I don't know what it was,
said Dumbledore.
But let's just hope it leaves. Let's hope this problem takes care of itself.
To be fair,
everything's gonna solve itself.
To be fair, that's a solution that has worked for him in the past. Just let him do nothing.
Any reviews for that chapter?
One, I believe.
Is it
someone
any
else
good?
could read this one by Moonspun.
Hold on, let me look at it really quick.
About it.
Moonspun. It's an interesting concept. You might want to proofread the rest before you submit it. You have quite a few grammar and spelling errors. A few? Try many.
Just a few.
When a new person starts speaking, that is a new paragraph. Aside from the mechanical problems, it seems to be the very start of a very interesting story. Keep writing.
Yeah, I mean, that's
okay,
fair.
That's fair. Fair assessment.
Chapter 3 is very short, but John, you said this was a really good chapter, so I'm excited for this one.
Hold on a second. Hang on a second. I need to, yeah.
Oh no, I just read the worst per sentence, but no.
Wait, hang on. Hold on a second. We're going deeper down the rabbit hole here because this chapter 3 of the Dark Forest and chapter 4, which is named chapter 6, is just a formatted version of chapter 3.
Well, we're going to read this one because it comes first.
Yeah.
So we're going to read chapter 6 again, then, I guess?
Hey man, we don't make the rules. We just have to do it.
Okay, I guess we'll find some gimmick to spice up the next time we read it.
Okay. It was Melanie, but she was not all human. From her waist down, she was a dragon, and from the waist up, she was human.
She's got a little junk in the trunk. Goddamn.
This comes out of nowhere. She's suddenly,
she's
there
just
she is.
Psycho the Shifter.
Yeah, she got flippant metal. No, a flippant metal tail or something.
How is no one
on scales?
You think someone would have noticed that she has like legs the size of a building?
How did the formatting become worse in this chapter?
Typing with one hand.
I guess so. Oh yeah, she's in that sexy transformation sequence or something.
It's not even a transformation sequence. It's just she's half and half.
No, wait, yeah. I got it. They were writing this like community collage.
Oh yeah.
I solved it.
Harry stood there, wide-eyed, mouth opened, until only 3 words came to mind.
What the hell? Not a question.
How the hell did we get here?
He said the immortal words. What the fuck?
He says this also. Then that was you who was doing all those things to Hermione.
Could it be that we skipped over some
very
context
critical
here?
Very critical information. Yes, it was, and I did it all for you.
She said.
Of course.
But of course, I can take all the credit.
What are you talking about?
Asked Harry.
Well,
she said while lifting up her hair.
This is who.
She said, and there on her neck was Voldemort's shriveled up
face.
Oh my god!
He's just downgrading.
That is legitimately creepy as hell.
Man, Voldy Boy's here.
It's not even on the back of her head. It's just on her neck.
It's like a weird hickey, I guess.
What if we did Quirrell again, but he was also a weird dragon-human hybrid, I guess.
Make it even weirder.
So who wants to
I like Harry's response.
Bloody hell.
Said Harry, who's voicing Voldemort.
I guess I can take Voldemort.
Whoever's
have at it.
Voldemort, you better do a great voice for him.
Go on.
Hello, Harry Potter.
Said Voldemort.
It's Dr. Doofenshmirtz, the Harry Potter villain.
Barry the Platypus.
Bring back my Horcruxinator!
How did you get like this?
Harry asked.
Well, you see, it's like this.
It's like a fucking Darman video. So
you
see... Squiggly line.
Melanie's explaining the story. There we were dueling it out because he killed my father. I won. He got mad, so his spirit went into my neck, and that's how it happened. End of explanation.
Holy hell.
Yeah. She beat Voldemort in a duel, by the way. That's kind of glossed over.
I mean, she's half dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mary Sue. Always good at everything.
It's weird that the Mary Sue is the villain in this story, though. I can appreciate the change.
But you can't control your actions?
Asked Harry.
Yes, I can.
Said Melanie. But living with Voldemort for 1 year makes you go crazy, so I turned into a Death Eater.
Why, narrator? Why did you do that, narrator?
Adam, why are you a Death Eater?
You know what? Honestly, I gotta be honest, the healthcare plan is great.
I mean...
that's one of the perks of having your wife as a nurse, man.
You know what? Yeah. Kind of based, honestly.
I mean, hell, one guy had glowing reviews. He cut off his own arm, and then immediately Voldemort was like, "I'll give you a new arm made out of silver, I guess."
Yeah, Voldemort is pretty dope.
He's a good boss. He took inspiration from Thug Door's motivational speeches, I guess.
Oh yes.
Why do you want to kill Hermione?
Wait, where do you read that?
Just after the Death Eater part.
Sorry. Okay. Asked Harry.
Because she is her girlfriend, and I love you, Harry.
She said.
Well, that won't grab my attention.
I think it did.
It grabbed your attention.
I mean, that's quite the attention grabber, just having a guy on your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry, you are a dumbass.
Same time, but it'd be really awkward if if they were to hook up and he has to look at Voldemort in certain positions. I don't know.
Yeah. You're not doing it right, Harry. You gotta do it like this.
Oh jeez. That's a scary
Stick
thought.
a finger up his butt.
Voldemort is giving him sex tips.
Oh jeez.
Harry, you gotta tickle the asshole like this.
Oh no.
Okay. Jesus. Same time, but in the girls' dormitory in Hermione's room. Hermione woke up to go to the bathroom, and when she got back to bed to sleep for about 10 minutes, then woke to feeling a little warm. She opened her eyes, and her room was on fire.
Oh no.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's a huge jump. Back at the Dark Forest.
I guess they were in the Dark Forest the whole time. That makes them...
Guess so.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving us a setting now.
What did you do that for?
Isn't it kind of obvious?
Harry.
We already established that you wanted to kill Hermione.
It's like,
What are you doing, you motherfucker? I mean, they're in the forest.
Yeah.
Now, go save her.
Melanie said in a sarcastic voice. Now, I know you're all like, what did she do? Well, she's the one who set Hermione's room on fire.
What? Really? I would have never
I
guessed.
could have never known.
Hang on.
Oh, jeez.
Hang on.
Okay.
Alpha Rose says, I only read up to Chapter 2 because although the plot may be a little, unorganized, but it has potential, I recommend sorting out your double. I'll get all more readers this way, I assure you. Huh.
I'll take your word for it, Alphaba.
Yeah. Meanwhile, chapter 4.
We don't need to reread this one if it's the same one, but it is just this is the previous chapter, but actually formatted correctly.
Wow, that's amazing.
You know what? To her credit, she did actually new dialogue. Oh, never mind. I thought that was. I mean, there is a little bit more dialogue separation, but not completely. So, do you want to keep going, guys, or
yeah? Do you want to skip this chapter though?
Yeah, we don't have to read this chapter again. It doesn't really.
I mean, it's pretty much what we just read, but in better format.
Yeah.
This is chapter 6. Though now we're going to chapter 5. Oh,
the rescue.
Author's note.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't written in the longest time. It's this. I was busy. Anyway, here's the story.
You don't have to write this in your story, by the way.
Yeah. Just update.
You know what? I'll admit,
when
I've written long fics, I definitely have apologized for an absence. But
do you do it on your story in the chapter?
Well, if it's a author's note, I don't see a problem with it.
It's mostly Hermione and Harry in this chapter. That's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Harry raced up to Hermione's room and banged down the whole door.
Whoa.
The whole door.
He was like,
oh my god, there's a banging at the door.
No, Thug Door, why do you do this to me?
She did bang Thug Door. She banged the twin Fuck Door.
Fuck Door.
Fuck Door.
Hermione, where are you?
He shouted.
Hermione.
He yelled once more.
Oh, I'm literally just talking to myself in this chapter.
I was like,
I guess.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, that's
over here. Cough, cough.
Hermione said. Harry ran over to Hermione and scooped her up. She wrapped her arms around Harry's neck.
Oh!
Harry looked toward...
arm, sorry. I thought she was pulling a Shinji from the end of Ava. I'm sorry.
Harry looked towards the door, but it was blocked off by fire, and Hermione did not look too well.
If only we had magic!
Yeah.
If only we could fly.
He ran to the window and looked out of it. There, going straight down to the ground, was a vine. Harry started climbing using the wall as support.
Which was difficult because it was only 5 seconds long.
He probably also is... If he's carrying her... Harry is strong. He is strong.
He has a broom, right?
He looked down...
They were just talking about Quidditch not 10 minutes ago. Sort of.
Yeah, I guess if the brooms are in the broom closet on the Quidditch pitch, he's got to use the Accio spell, and it's got to fly. Probably would take a good minute or so. Maybe he didn't have the time. They're going straight down to the ground was a vine. Harry started climbing using the wall as support. He looked down. There must have been the whole school watching and praying for them to be safe. Why isn't anyone using magic?
Why? Again, the policy of Hogwarts is if students are in danger, don't help them.
Yeah, you think Dumbledore could cast Trampolini or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Except for Snape that one time, but it was a one time.
Just one time. Then, when Harry neared the ground, her jumped and landed safe. He laid Hermione down. That everyone went back to the Great Hall.
Everyone
is left.
Everyone is there.
They just left him though, oh, he's okay. Let's go back.
Yeah, nothing to do for us here.
Harry went back to where Melanie was and did not look too happy.
What the bloody hell were you thinking? You could have killed Hermione.
You could have killed Hermione, you
Harry.
fucking wanker. Jesus.
Well,
Bollocks.
Well, I didn't. Now, do I?
Said Melanie. Just so you know, if you commit murder, you're charged with murder, but if you fail to commit murder, there's no such thing as the attempted murder charge in the Wizarding World.
I also love that she changed from past tense to present tense mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
said Harry.
Who's saying this?
Good question.
I think Harry.
And by the way, by the time I tell Dumbledore about this, you will be out of her before you could say spell book.
Yeah, get out of her, Melanie. Come on.
What the hell? Get out of her.
This is not Hermione's inside story.
No, I won't. You have no proof I did it. Chia-ka-zing!
And in an instant, and a puff of smoke, and a snap at the fingers, she was gone.
Oh, it's like someone could use magic.
And when she left, she started laughing hysterically.
Well,
This will be remembered far into the future.
I will get you. Oh, sorry, sorry. Go on.
Harry.
Wow, laughing. They will talk about that in the history books.
I won't get you, said Harry.
And with that, he turned and left and went to the Great Hall to see it. Hermione was okay.
Wait.
Oh, so Hermione's
author's
just
note.
gone. I thought she was here all the whole time, but
Okay.
I guess not.
I know it's a bit corny. What do you say?
Yeah, no, I thought
Cut you off.
Hermione was still with him, but I guess not.
Yeah, I thought he just left her on the grass and like went into the woods. Like just left her there.
Yeah, but like
no
she
one
was
else
passed
there.
out, wasn't she? Like, how did she get
She was
to
probably
the
like inhaled too much smoke. Okay, I know it's a bit corny right now, but trust me, it can only get better.
I know it
We'll be the
sucks,
judge
but
of
it
that.
can only get uphill from here.
Okay.
Reptilia28 says, spooky. Great story.
Also, does someone want to read the review for chapter 4? We missed that one.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
By Helga.
Helga Pataki.
Hey.
I didn't get all the chapters very kind of confused, was really quickly. You can make it better if you rewrite it and check everything before you post it up. I hope you rewrite have a very good idea for Ruin is Helga Pataki signing off. Peace!
Signing off.
Signing off.
Whoa.
I'm very disappointed that Helga Pataki did not call the author a football head.
We only got 2 chapters.
Why would you name yourself
We got 2
that?
chapters left, and they're very short.
Yeah, let's do this.
Chapter 6. A dream. No, a dream? I only own Melanie. The rest are created by the talented JKR.
You mean
No.
the 10
Talented.
lented?
No comment.
Talented.
No comment.
Talented. I can't believe I missed that.
Oh shit, you're right.
Harry,
Ron said.
wake up.
grab her brush, and put a little makeup. Now I'm at 3.
Yes, we got it.
it. What?
Said Harry groggily.
Harry, we will be late for class if you don't get up.
Ron said.
What time is it? 7:45.
No, that's Ron. That's Ron saying that for some reason.
Oh, never. Sorry.
What time is it? 7:45.
Said Ron.
What?
Yelled Harry.
What?
Harry and Ron got up and ran down to their class. They did not care if they had missed
Breakfast.
How do you breakfast? Breakfast?
Breakfast.
Or is it breakfast?
Breakfast.
Keep going.
They just wanted to get to class, so they did not get a
Detention.
Spelling. I love the
I mean,
spelling
if
here.
the 2 of them get detention at the same time, I guess that
It's-
makes it detention.
Yeah. Of course.
Wait, read the next
does.
line.
Do it.
They got to class on time, barley. Like,
Oh, God.
they can eat there. They can eat their food there.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, this is the gold vid for sure now. Just on that.
Not really.
At lunch, Harry saw a spot next to Hermione, so he sat there, and Ron sat across from him.
How your dorm doing?
What the dorm
Harry
doing?
wondered.
Is it eating right? Is it exercising?
It's weird that he's asking about her dorm and like, hey, how are you doing? I hope you didn't inhale too much fucking smoke.
Yeah. Wait, smoke poisoning, what's that? As long as you don't burn in the fire, you'll be fine. That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean that's how it works in TV and the movies.
Yeah.
So
Dorm?
Hermione asked.
Yes, the fire was just last night.
Harry said.
Harry, I think you had a bad dream.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't say that's
Hermione
the twist.
said.
I could have not have been dreaming.
Harry thought. Then all of a sudden someone
Flute.
So you sit down and take a shit.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It could not.
Someone ploped down.
Hey, I mean, like, think about it. J.K. Rowling, he said the wizards in ancient times just magic to away their feces.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
how
clearly-
it used to work at Hogwarts. You just plooped everywhere.
That was clearly the worst thing J.K. Rowling has ever said.
Yes, that. We have no other comments on J.K. Rowling. Legally, we cannot say anything
Okay,
more.
maybe we could probably cut that part out then, what I said. It was Melanie,
Hey!
said Melanie. Harry stepped out of his seat.
Wait, is that... Did they say stepped correctly? Or is
No.
it steep?
Harry stepped out of his seat.
Taped out of his seat.
Stay away from me.
Harry said.
Harry, why are you acting so strange today?
Asked Hermione.
I think I need to go lay down.
Harry said.
Okay.
Said Hermione. Harry went up the stairs and laid down. He say a sheet of paper sticking out of his desk drawer.
A sheet
He
of
walked
paper
over
sticking
and-
out of his desk drawer. Okay, no, sorry, go on.
He walked over and picked it up. I know I was not dreaming, he said to himself. There was the letter that the admirer had given
No,
him,
the
and that
admirer.
turned out to be
The
The Admir.
We really
The
gotta check
Admir.
for those misspellings.
Yeah.
That sounds like some sort of like the Admir sounds like some sort of like fantasy title you give to somebody. You're not quite an admiral.
The admiral.
The Admir had given him some that turned out to be Melanie in his dream, or he thought. I guess it's Melanie's line.
Okay, let's do this. Dear Harry, I can't help myself. I love you, and I would love if you met me at the beginning of the Dark Forest tonight at 7. Can't wait to meet you there.
That's begging.
Begging.
The beginning.
The beginning. Hang on, okay, I got rid of this.
Beginnings.
At the beginning of the Dark Forest tonight at 7. Can't wait to see you, and I hope you decide to meet me, your dear admirer. Find out when you come. Oh.
To find out when you come.
It,
I know I was not dreaming. Author's note. I know
Author's
it's
note.
short, but it will get better. There's
It's
no
almost,
author yet. Authors.
it's almost over. What do you mean?
There is no.
It's a
there's
bit
no
late for
reviews
that.
chapter 6.
we got plenty of reviews for last chapter, but here we go.
This is also very short.
A week later, Harry was well and back to hanging out with his friends and playing Quidditch.
Wait, no.
Quidditch suffers succotash.
Jeez.
One morning, Harry woke up to his owl holding a letter in its beak. The bird dropped the letter on Harry and flew off. Harry sat up and read the note. It read,
Dear Harry, I can't help myself. I love you.
This is just Keep going.
I would love it if you met me at the beginning of the Dark Forest at 7. Can't wait to see you, and I hope you decide to meet me. Your dear admirer, find out when you come.
So, I guess he ignored the first letter, so they sent the exact same letter to him.
It's like in the first
that's
movie.
what you do.
It's what happened in the first movie, guys.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, I got a life tip for you. If you ever are trying to contact a person you have a crush on, and they don't get back to you, keep spamming letters at them, or texts, or calls, over and
make
over
sure
again.
it's
until
the
they come
same
to you.
one every time.
Yeah, the exact same one. So Harry decided to go that night and meet the stranger. When he got to the beginning of the Dark Forest, all he saw was a person in a black cloak facing the Dark Forest.
Hello.
Said Harry. Right after Harry said that, the person turned around.
Oh my gosh, it's you.
Harry said, author's note. Who was the mysterious person? Find out in chapter 4. This is chapter 7.
Oh my god.
So, wait.
that
It's a
is
time
okay.
loop. It's a time loop.
Yes, that was my... I was gonna say, that's my interpretation. He was basically trapped in a time loop. And this is basically the beginning of chapter 4, and now everything will happen again and again and again.
We got some good reviews for chapter 7.
Perfect.
I'm gonna read the first one by guest.
Okay.
Why do you keep repeating the same chapter? That is annoying. So please stop. Not 1, not 3. If you can't think of anything, don't write anything. Isn't that much easier? Smiley face.
Shots
Oh,
fired.
this is some sassy reviews right here. And Usha88 says, That was a great story so far. I'm glad you started to write in this story again. I'm really glad. I like it. It was a little confusing at the start. But then I got it.
As opposed to the end.
Or the middle.
They clearly know what's up.
I'm sorry, but
Can't wait for
first
your
chapter
next
was
update.
literally the most comprehensible in terms of what was knowing what was going on. Okay, so Nelly S. writes, okay, this story could be good. Semicolon. It could be really, really good. Just a few hints. Number 1. Please use capital letters, correct grammar, spelling, etc., etc. You don't know how bad it looks.
No.
Do you know that your story doesn't accept anonymous reviews?
Then who was guest?
After you log in, click settings, and then, go on from there. You could get heaps more reviews. Also,
John, to answer your question, it looks like those reviews came after this one, so they probably turned on the reviews after that.
Okay, cool.
Also, type longer chapters. I know this will be hard. And try to develop your characters more. Or at all, man. I think no one really connects with Melanie, or even know what the heck is going on. I mean, I connect with that. I mean, she's kind of a yandere. She was possessed by Dumbledore. She has Dumbledore's face in her neck. That's pretty relatable.
It's Voldemort.
No,
I mean, Voldemort, but who can tell, right?
Honestly, makes sense.
This story has a fabulous plot, by the way. No, it doesn't.
Jeez.
It really doesn't.
You know what? I can appreciate, though, that back in the day, people were so they would read anything, and as long as it was, I guess they were having fun. I guess I don't know.
It would not help the writers.
Who are
though.
we to judge? I mean, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Well, to end
Maybe
off
not
the
in the
saga,
intended way.
lol. To end up the saga, Fluffy89 says, "Keep going. It's good so far.
So far.
So far.
Yeah.
So
So,
far,
spoiler,
far
they
away."
didn't.
You know, as
They didn't keep going.
yeah, we wait 20 years. We're waiting for a sequel. Maybe this is gonna be the year, boys.
Any
Oh,
day
yeah,
now.
geez. Oh my god, this is 20
wanna
years.
find out
July
if-
27,
if
2002.
I want to find out if Harry escapes the time loop.
What do you think Hermione Granger 10-10-89 is doing now?
Maybe they just...
Probably living her best
Maybe-
life.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's got to
probably in
be.
her
This
30s.
person has got to
At
be
least.
definitely in their 30s.
fan theory. The 100101 is the number of loops that canonically happen in the story.
What if this was actually Emma Watson's old fanfiction account?
Oh shoot. This rabbit hole is going even deeper than I could have imagined.
And as per usual, don't review, don't bother the author. She's probably trying to escape a time loop as we speak. She's probably got enough going on in her life.
She's too busy banging down doors.
So yeah, but yeah, this was quite a trip back to down memory lane to the old days of Harry Potter fanfiction.
I
also just noticed one of the categories for this is horror.
mean, is it
No,
wrong
this
though?
this is weirdly, weirdly trippy. This is borderline experimental, to quote, I think it was Rich Evans. Maybe it was someone
Maybe
else
if
in
we were
Red
all
Letter Media.
mushrooms.
Someone from Red Letter Media said that. Please tell me in the comments so I can feel like a total dumbass.
Maybe we were all tripping. This story would make more sense.
Yeah.
So
Well,
anyway, check
Yeah.
out our Discord. You can always go to our Discord, and if you have any stories you would like us to read, like stories that like this one that aren't intentionally bad, you can always put them in the request section.
And remember, if you do not like, then do not read. Bye.
Later.
fun.
Peace out.